So, let's begin in no particular order. 10. Starting 10 tasks. Finishing none. You vacuum half the floor. Then you remember the toast. While checking the toast, you suddenly think of laundry. Midway through sorting clothes, your phone buzzes. And you're off replying to a message from 2 hours ago. 4 hours later. The vacuum's still out. The toast is cold, the laundry's damp, and your brain feels fried. People call it lazy, messy, unfocused. But here's the truth. It's not a character flaw. It's a neurological loop. Your brain isn't chasing completion. It's chasing dopamine. Each new task, a fresh hit, a shiny distraction, a micro reward. And the worst part? You're exhausted. But you feel like you got nothing done. This is called task switching overload. It's common in people with undiagnosed ADHD, where productivity feels like sprinting in 10 directions at once, and never crossing a single finish line. You don't need more willpower. You need to stop blaming yourself for a brain that's wired differently. Small changes can help. Use timers, Pomodoro style. Write only 3 tasks per day. Finish ugly, not perfect. Take breaks before you crash. This isn't just about getting things done. It's about finally giving your mind permission to focus, to breathe, to finish. 9. Over-explaining everything. You apologize 6 times in one conversation. You explain your point, then explain why you explained it, then ask if they're mad. That's not being insecure. That's rejection sensitivity. A hidden ADHD symptom where every interaction feels like walking on eggshells. 7. Needing noise to focus. Total silence? Torture. The moment it gets quiet, your brain slips into a fog. You check your phone. You pace. You stare at the wall, but throw on a playlist, chew some gum, maybe even scroll Twitter for 30 seconds. And suddenly, you're back. Focused. Weirdly productive. In the zone. Kind of. People think you're distracted. But the truth is, you're stimulating just enough of your brain to keep it from wandering off. This is called dopamine stacking. When your brain's baseline is understimulated, like in ADHD or similar wiring, you need background noise, texture, rhythm, something to anchor your attention. So you create your own cocktail of controlled chaos. Music keeps you emotionally alert. Gum grounds you in your body. Scrolling, mini dopamine hits to stop your mind from shutting down. It's not that you can't focus. It's that your brain needs a certain level of stimulation to stay awake. Too little and it numbs out. Too much and it melts down. Dopamine stacking is your brain's way of building a bridge from boredom to focus, from freeze to function. And once you understand that, you stop calling it bad habits and start calling it smart self-regulation. 6. Forgetting what you just said. Mid-sentence. You're mid-story. Animated, excited, hands waving. And then suddenly, blank. Your brain crashes like a browser with too many tabs open. You blink. You stall. You awkwardly laugh. Wait, what was I saying again? It's not nerves. It's not a lack of focus. It's working memory dysregulation. Your brain drops thoughts the way bad Wi-Fi drops Zoom calls. This isn't forgetfulness like, where did I put my keys? It's forgetting while you're still speaking. It's standing at the edge of a sentence. And the bridge disappears. ADHD doesn't just make you hyper. It messes with your ability to hold information in real time. Your thoughts move fast. But your memory buffer is small. So unless you lock it in immediately, it slips. And the worst part? You knew what you wanted to say. You felt it. But your brain didn't save it. So no, you're not scatterbrained. You're not spacey. You just have a system that's too fast for its own RAM. The solution isn't shame. It's support. Speak slower, use notes, pause often. Let others know this happens. Because when you stop treating your brain like it's broken, you start seeing how brilliant it actually is. It just needs better scaffolding. 5. Time isn't real until it's a deadline. You know the project is due next week. You've known for 3 weeks. But somehow, nothing happens. Not a word, not a spark, not even a panic. Then suddenly, it's the night before, the clock's ticking, and your brain wakes up like it just drank 5 espressos. You lock in, you grind, you become a productivity machine, and you ask yourself, why didn't I just do this earlier? Because earlier, your brain couldn't feel the deadline. Welcome to time blindness, a classic ADHD trait where the future feels not real. It's not procrastination out of laziness. It's procrastination because time doesn't register until it's urgent. In your world, time isn't a smooth line. It's now and not now. And if something isn't now, it barely exists. So you become addicted to urgency. Not because you like the pressure, but because it's the only thing that activates you. Here's what helps. External reminders, not just calendars. Visual, loud, repeated. Breaking tasks into now chunks. Creating fake deadlines with accountability. Understanding that adrenaline is not a strategy, it's a symptom. Time isn't your enemy. But it does speak a different language. The key is learning how to translate it. 4. All or nothing energy bursts. It's 2 a.m., and you're wiping baseboards with Olympic-level intensity. Yesterday, you couldn't even move the pizza box off the counter. That whiplash isn't laziness or mood swings. It's executive function roulette. Your brain's gas pedal is binary, floor it or stall out. 3. Hyperfixating on random things. Monday, yoga evangelist. Wednesday, sourdough chemist. Saturday at 3 a.m., Norse mythology scholar arguing about Ragnarok on Reddit. Then, poof, interest gone. Hobby supplies collecting dust. How to harness it instead of fighting it. Project boxes. Keep separate bins, folders, so dropping one passion doesn't create chaotic overlap. 2. Struggling with simple admin tasks. You can build a website, edit videos, give amazing advice, but you can't mail that letter, fill that form, or call the dentist. That's not immaturity. That's task paralysis. Your brain avoids anything low reward, high effort, or vaguely boring. 1. Random bursts of guilt or shame for no reason. You feel like you're behind in life. You forget things, lose focus, procrastinate, and blame yourself like it's a moral failure. But it's not. You were just operating on a system not designed for your brain. And the worst part? You probably got punished for it your whole life. In school, at home, even by yourself. Here's the truth. You're not lazy. You're not broken. You've been trying to function in a world that doesn't understand how your brain works. ADHD is not just hyper kids bouncing off walls. It's adults feeling overwhelmed by everyday life and wondering why normal feels impossible.